injured, so I must still be carrying a lot of stuff. I don't feel like she's carrying a lot of stuff. And also, where is this security key from? Probably the house that I spawned in, but that's fine. So she's carrying like a heap of water, put her flashlight back, which is that her actual flashlight? It is not. It is just miscellaneous extra flashlight. That's okay. We'll put that away. And she's read that book. I do want her to read the other one. I guess we could probably read it because we don't have carpentry. As long as she ain't dying from stuff, it should be fine. She's got most of the day to read it. I've only got like 1 or 2 books that are like level 1 that she could actually read. And then I do not know for sure if I brought all the rest of the others home or if I just read them while I was out. Because she was doing like really well. Because the first girl, like we actually got like pretty far. Like we're only on like the 3rd one, I think. I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd one because I've only got 2 other sets of keys. And I'm trying to keep the keys from this one to keep track. Calm down, Coyote, I assume that's a coyote. But yeah, if she can just power through reading and then I can get her to do some wood cutting because I've got a shit ton of wood over in this room. And if she can cut it all up, then we can put some barricades up and take them back down. I don't know if... I don't think that would get her close enough. And I don't have a carpentry book to boost her skills. And I can't remember how else you get it. Because disassembling stuff doesn't always give you carpentry skills. I noticed... And she's almost finished reading this. And it's basically almost the next night. So she's doing a pretty solid job. She's got 2 books down. Considering I would need to power on the house to do that. Although it's raining again, so... I guess the question is, do I just grab the car and go beep beep around the corner? Just see if there's any zombies, because if there's going to be zombies, they'll come to it. And the worst case scenario is I can always put the power on, cook something, and then, like, watch stuff, right? She's drunk a lot of these. I don't have a place for these yet, so I'm just going to pop them down in a cluster on the ground. They've got to be filled at some point. My water cups I can put outside. The water tin, I don't know if they've actually got water into them. They're doing that -1 thing. I don't know if you guys get this on your games, but I have these tins of water that are saying that they have water, but it's -1. And so it constantly says that it has liquid in it, but it doesn't. So it will never show it's like empty. And you can't transfer it out. The lime soda, though, I could probably put back in here for the moment because I don't really need that on me. And the carton isn't going to fill up outside. Place that here somewhere. I also don't know if I'm using that corner one. I guess maybe I am. But she's got these for the moment, and I guess we've used up her drink bottle. Hold on a second. Give me one of those. That's like a 1 litre size. And I'll fill that up with the tin, I guess. But the tin that actually does have water because the water outside isn't going to be drinkable and I can't fucking boil it. What are you dying from? Dying of thirst. Oh my god. I just gave you water. Can you not drink it? Drink it all. This girl is complex. In not a good way. Like maybe chug the fucking water cup as well while you're at it. Because it seems like you're damn well dying. You're pleasantly hot, you're very uncomfortable, you're miserable, you're hungry. Fuck's sake. I did say I don't get the feeling this one's going to live very long. And I wasn't kind of expecting her to be like this kind of stuff yet. I don't think I've got any water in this. Fill that if I've got water in here. The only way I can kind of keep up water is I've got 2 of these things and there was a 3rd one I was meant to take from somewhere. And I guess grab me an extra can of corn because apparently, I don't know why, but she's not auto drinking. Please tell me it's not the water bottle. I might have a glitched girl. Oh my god. If she's glitched in the way that I think, what will happen is no matter how many times I have full water on her, she's not going to drink it. even if it's drinkable. And that means I have to manually maintain her, which means that she will die at some point, or she's not registering she's drinking water. Okay, that is going to... Oh, thank God. So it's going to sound like if she's not going to go down and she's going to die of thirst and I'm like chugging water, I might as well just drink something tainted and get that over with, you know? Okay, she's drinking like half of it and that's not making that much of a dent. Holy shit. This is a concern. I don't think she's going to live long. If she ain't going to live very long, I might as well go for a walk. And try to just clear out this area of zombies. Realistically, I should do it with the car because it will be louder. Although, I could fuck around with that microphone. Hang on a ticket. I haven't played with the microphone yet, and I don't know what it does, but I suspect that it will allow me to yell a lot louder. If it's the case, I don't know where I put it. I think I put it in here. If it lets me yell louder, can you equip that? I don't want to do it in my house, but... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I get the feeling this is going to do exactly what I think it does. Hold on, drop that shit. Drop that. Drop that. Probably put the corn and the water and stuff in there too. Just drop that shit here too. Who alerted the horde? Well, I don't know if it's specifically for here, but I'm going to go out towards the back and see what happens when I yell. Because I do get the feeling that it's going to do exactly what I kind of feel like it's going to do. I don't super want a lot of zombies here, but my house is kind of out of the picture now. But let's see if when I yell... Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Being inside made it quieter. Look, if there were zombies around, they'll know. The point of this is I figure she's not going to live very long if I've got to manually maintain her like food and water because I will forget. Or what is this? Okay. Hold on, what was that? What is this? The fuck is this? Okay, is that how you emote? Hold on a second. Signal. What's ceasefire? Well, usually eat on their own. They don't eat on their own, no, but they do drink automatically in 42. And I kind of, like I said, I wanted to make sure that this area was good and clear of zombies because this isn't something I've done yet, is I haven't fully cleared out this area. But if I have to constantly manually tell her to like drink water that's in her inventory when she has water in her inventory, then she's gonna die very fast because like I'm relying on filling it up and her doing it out of habit at this point. The food side of stuff, like I don't tend to keep a lot of food on her anyway, so that's not a big issue. But since I got a megaphone, I did wonder if this is what it did. And I just want to find out, are there zombies in this area? Because if there are, then I can kind of shock them out of wherever they're hiding. And the point behind that is once they're out of hiding, I can run my generator. Like once I've like found them and killed them and stuff. Although it is getting to nighttime. So I might have to get back to like a building or something. I'm only a little bit further up from my base, so I shouldn't be too bad. There's like nothing up here though, so maybe it's not too bad. I also don't know if, I guess, equipping that, like you guys said, like tells zombies in the area. I do find it funny that it like echoes the way it does. Kind of amuses me a little bit. I also kind of thought I could like maybe sleep in there for that because I've cleared this out before. It doesn't have anything of use and I don't recall that having anything left in it. I did want to make sure that there was nothing out here in these fields and shit, which I don't think that there is because I have driven past them a few times. But just on the in case. I know there's like nothing in there, I don't think. I think there was like maybe a hood or something. I'm not sleeping back in my house for the night. I'll sleep across the road because I feel like that might be safer. Because if I accidentally alerted them to my house, I don't want to have them breaking my shit for the night. And as far as I know, this place is technically secure. So, I mean, it's not like barricaded secure and stuff, but I'm just saying, close the curtains up. There does look like there's only the 2 curtains in here. Close that up. She is starving to death though, and I don't think that we have food in this house. And I don't know if I've got a torch with me because, yeah. If there's no food in here, I may have to go back to my house. There is vinegar. Hold on. Can I not drink that? Apparently I can't just drink vinegar. I could drink these. These should count. They're not going to keep her full for long, but they are technically food, so probably a good thing I left them over here. Okay, she's taken down from starvation to that, and I should be able to make her drink the amount of water that she requires at that tab. There we go. Okay, so she's had some drink. She's got a bit of food in her belly. Possibly enough to last the night. I ain't gonna sleep in my room because there's a good chance I may have accidentally alerted zombies to my house. And I will probably skedaddle down across the open... I'll probably go down the open field over here a little bit. And, yeah, scooch past like a couple of houses. Like, she'll be starving again real soon, so it won't have long. But if there's truly no like zombies and stuff out here, it might be okay. It doesn't look like anything happened near my house, which is good. And I don't believe... Wait, where did the megaphone go? Did she unequip it in the kitchen? Hold on. I don't know if she maybe put it in a drawer or dropped it. We might have dropped it trying to vault over something. Hang on. Is it in the kitchen somewhere? Or has it got like a limited amount of use? Obviously not in the kitchen. It also might be... I think that's rat poison though. I don't see it in here. I should steal that pillow for home. Okay, I don't know, but perhaps it has a maximum amount of uses. That's okay though. I could still just grab a car and beep near the road, down the road. But I think if I wanted to run the generator, I think I'd be okay. I haven't checked out across here. I am a little bit concerned about that. But we have run back there and there was like nothing, so maybe we'd be okay if we wanted to run it. I would probably recommend shutting the fucking windows and shit, but yeah, greatly surprised that she's still alive. Wear that. Wear all your bits and pieces. Wear that as well. Now my only problem is her water situation. I don't have a lot of water left. Like all these are empty and I don't have something... Where did her fanny pack go? I don't have something that will allow me to boil water. And I don't have stones or anything like that to make water or anything. The hell is that noise? Is that supposed to be that? Could have been my cat, I guess. Hold on. Azula is upside down. She's incredibly cute. She's just being completely upside down. Okay, so that should have stopped her from starving for just a minute. I would like to cook some shit, but in doing so, I would run a generator. So if I was going to cook something, I should probably want to have stuff already ready to go. That's kind of my thoughts on this. So Obviously can't put that into my main inventory because she will just drink it, I believe. So let's see what we can pick up. If I could find more buckets, that would be good. And the water saucepans and this. Oh, it was lightning probably. Okay, I probably can't boil those up just at this time. I know she's probably very hungry. She's heavy. This is fine. So, if I could just grab, first up, oven. Let's put the bucket in here. Let's put the saucepan in here. And probably one thing of water as well, if it will fit. And we'll try to make like maybe a soup or some rice or something like that. I do have to be careful because I do think she'll try to drink it. I'll go over time carrying items. They don't. I wish that they did. I've like voiced my opinion on that like a couple of times. I do feel like the game should allow you to like gain strength and or lose weight carrying heavy objects. I feel like it should, I don't know, allow you to kind of I don't know, buff up kind of thing from it, I guess. I guess you could put pasta. Let's make a meal, and I've got to be careful not to accidentally drink it, so yeah. If she drinks it, she's dead. Just saying, I'm hoping that she at least can hold off and just make it in here. Once it has something in it that isn't just water, she won't just drink it. So, okay, thank goodness. Once it's got stuff in it, she won't just auto drink from it, so, unless I accidentally fuck up and tell her to. So, add some stock. And I'm hoping that the generator is connected and we can do stuff with it. Random herbs. Yeah, there's been a few times when I've been like transporting like car stuff. And it's like super, super heavy. And I'm like, she should be able to like get stronger carrying stuff around. Like there should be a small incentive for it. But I guess it's supposed to just like make you weaker and stuff, because yeah, if you walk around with heavy shit on all the time, you're not eating well and possibly not resting and you're uncomfortable and stuff, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get weaker instead of stronger, you know. Add some beans. I don't know about the beef jerky, but we could try to add that shit in. There's like already pasta in here. What are you adding? She's adding split peas. I don't know if she'll add the beef stuff. Yep, no, she is. Okay. I think that's probably enough foods in there for the moment. She is pretty much starving. So let's chuck this. Okay, that's not going to fit. All right, that's going to have to wait a minute. And I don't know if I need any special tools. I also didn't know if I had, you know, attracted any zombies or anything. So since my jump scares tonight have all been me opening doors, I thought I'd just give it a sec. Connect the generator up. We're going to run this bad boy for a moment. I could technically wash it, but I don't have like a water connection for it. Just frustrating. Okay, it's all up and running. Let us... It has no fuel in it. Okay, let's go get fuel. We have some fuel in here. I don't know if I'll be able to carry it with that, but we'll find out. I have one that's like not entirely full of fuel, and I'd rather use that, preferably. It should be... No, there was one here that was like pretty well empty. There, that one. If I could take that one, because that way I don't put like the whole thing in. I don't need it to run for long. I just need it to run for long enough to get water. And like I could potentially continually do this for water, but I don't really super want to. I could also fill up those as well. That is one thing I can do with like the 10-liter thing. So let's add the fuel. I know it's not going to add like a heap of fuel, but this will do. Yeah, I kind of would have liked it if, like, you know, the weak character and stuff like that, if she could have built up strength by carrying shit. Because, like, you can supposedly do, like, weights and shit. Yeah, turn that on. I see you peeking at me. Sorry, Phoenix is my cat peeking at me from, like, outside the room and meowing and stuff as if I can't see him. I think it's because Azula is laying in the doorway. I'm going to assume it's that, but it's probably not. Alright, that should be empty. Yeah, he's had a lot to say. Let's grab the empty bottles too, because let's need that. So the power's going to be on for like a few minutes in here, and I want to cook up some shit. So if we turn that on, settings, let's crank it up to top, and let's give it like an hour game. We won't need that long. I do want to, like, that's already water, so I can take that out. I might fit this in here, and she should be able to drink from that. I should also be able to clean things in this too, which I would like to do, but I can't fit that in there yet. That's fine. She immediately drank from the pot. The other thing will take a minute. Oh, there's a gunshot event going off. That's not what I need right now. Okay, so what is it doing? It's doing 1 fridge, 1 oven, 15 lights, plain fridge, gas-powered generator. Okay, hold on. There's 2 fridges I'm counting on that, so I think that one might be getting powered. Or that one. I don't see a light on that. I will have to power it up at night just once, just to find out which other buildings got the power, because it will rip through it super fast stuff-wise. So give me the bucket of water. We can cook up some food. Then chuck that in there and get that shit cooking. Okay. So just super briefly, let's get some liquids transferred, because I will have to kind of keep an eye on the cooking so it doesn't break it. Doesn't burn it, I should say. So let's get empty plastic bottle. Fill that shit. Not that that really matters too much, but let's grab another one. Okay. If we're lucky, we should have a lot of water from like these kind of things. Although that's saying it's got water and it's got no water in it. So, Brustini? Welcome in. I'm terrible with names. The fuck? Cat. Thank you for the resub, man. I'm gonna stay in the shadows. No worries. I'll be here. I'm trying not to burn my food unsuccessfully, possibly. So, yeah. I've got time to apparently be filling these up. I had one, that one was like partially full. So these things have like a fuck ton of water in them. As long as I can see my food and what it's cooking, I have like a moment to try to get a metric fuck ton of water swapped over in a portable way. Not even there yet. No, you calm down. It's not finished yet. I wasn't quite sure if I was going to be able to balance out doing this and that at the same time, because typically I like burn the food and shit. Come on, pull the shit. And that looks like that's cooked. Give me that. That should be all the water that we have right now. I need to find more buckets. Okay. Turn that shit off, and let's go turn this off. As soon as I can get the bucket emptied out, get this out of my face, turn that off. I don't know if turning it on and off is a problem, but that's all I needed it to do for a minute was that. And any spare water I've got left over, I'm going to sit your ass on the ground. If she has spare water left over, I'll put it into the other things. If not, then I'll just put the container back outside. So I go back into all the plastic bottles. Oh no, it's going to fill like most of the plastic bottles. Okay. So have I got any more? No. All right. So I've got like the tiniest bit that I might be able to put into this. So dispenser, I want to switch that, and I want to put from the water pot a little bit of water. That one clearly is glitched out. And from the bucket, a bit of water. Okay, it's not letting me pour into it. And that one is, oh, it's at capacity. That would be why. Although it shouldn't really be that much at capacity, eh? Which one's nearly empty? They're both saying that they're full, which they shouldn't be. That's interesting. That's okay. I have like a copper pot or something here. I could fill it up, or a saucepan or something. Basically, the main thing is as long as I could put like water into something else, that would be better. So I guess we chuck it into the saucepan for the moment. Oh, water glitch. I mean, it's good if that's the case, but I don't think that that's the case. I think it's just not registering it properly. I'll put that there. I'm putting this stuff over here at the moment because there's rat poison on the other side, or fucking bleach or some shit. I'm like, I don't really want to accidentally mix that up when she's like dying of thirst already, you know? So, yeah. But, whatever I've got at the moment, if she's got empty containers and we can fill it up, like, there's a lot of water in buckets. Not the water pot. You can place that down here somewhere. There we go. She should probably eat some of the shit that's like freshly cooked. She can eat like a quarter of that. And that should hopefully quell her full hunger. No, not really, is it? She's a lot like hungrier and thirstier than like the average I've found. Please tell me I don't have to give you the whole fucking pot. I don't want to give her the whole fucking pot, but she will like gain weight and stuff, but like, anyway, let's go put this bucket back outside before it stops raining, because there are like a couple more saucepans out here, and I am so fucking genuinely like jumpy from the concept of like all the door jump scares I've had tonight. Every time I walk outside, I'm just expecting a zombie at this point. I really am. Well, good news is we have lots of water. So I'll go put that shit away. We've got water and we've got cans of stuff, which is good. I don't have somebody that's gone overweight, so I don't have to worry about her wanting food a lot. And as tired as she is, give me that can of corn out there too. Okay, as tired as she is, she should be capable of doing woodworking now. So, did she... Oh no, she's got 2 extra empty bottles. Okay, so I must have not filled up those 2. That's fine. I wanted to see if we had... I might have left the saw in the room, actually, honestly. Let me go find out. I can't tell. There's a lot of wood. There is some planks. I might have put the saw away. Okay. Well, I've got like electrical shit to pull apart and I've got like wooden stuff. But I don't think she's really strong enough to do the thing. And I might just put the extra water in these. I know I put them in the saucepans, but fine. Give me those. And I don't know why she won't put those into her main inventory. Maybe because she's got too much stuff. Let's get these transferred over too. I'd rather have them in the bottles so I can just grab them. Instead of, you know, needing to do it before like leaving for like, I don't know, some kind of quest-esque thing, you know? Not the other empty saucepan. I want to put it in the empty water bowl. I'll hold on to the one that's like slightly empty then if that's the case. And we'll plop these. I guess we could put these back outside. We should realistically put them back outside where they can kind of get more water, you know? I'm so fucking twitchy with these doors, I swear. Just, I don't know. I wasn't expecting to have so many door zombies. It bothered me. But I've got like 3 water bottles on me, which is a bit unnecessary. And she's got a little bit too much to go. And how is she hungry already? Holy crackers, this one's like... This one's an absolute guzzler for stuff. What's up, Phoenix? And she is guzzling resources beyond like compare. And I know it's like super early and stuff, but I'm just going to stop here for the night. Because I'm still wiped out from the weekend. The zombie's going to jump scare because they're quiet. I don't think it was because they were quiet though. Like, I feel like, yeah, she had harder hearing in like the previous girl, right? But they were always right behind a door. Like, they never tried to rattle on the door. They were never like, you know, zombie noising outside of the room. There was no indication that they had gone up to where I was. There was no indication that my girl was making that amount of noise to bring them up to where she was either. So